It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we've got the Seahawks.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well,
oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The 49ers out for the punt. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 2nd and a yard. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Metcalf hauls in that one. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He was looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. It's 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball.
That's clinic tape here by the receiver. He identifies quickly it's man coverage, and you've got a go route. You've got to stack that defender. Get on top of him and make him play through your body to contest the throw. This ball's thrown with better accuracy. Not only is it a big completion, but he's got a chance to take this thing the distance.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. He'll drop to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw left side is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll throw out of the gun. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Metcalf takes the grab again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Pass interference. Defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll send him over to the left. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Receiver in motion, headed left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here's a 3rd down and 4. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's Burton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. An injured player on the field, and that is Micah Parsons, who needs some medical attention. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 1st and 10. Metcalf with the grab. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Let's go now.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. In the late afternoon games, all eyes will be on Las Vegas. A glitzy matchup there. And then on Monday night, folks, you are in for a treat.
As we'll get ready
a good one
for
lined
the
up
third
between
quarter.
the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back on the ground and back to right. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll run with Wright. And he's going to have a 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw on the move is caught.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He's going to run it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. This one complete to Burton. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Niners have got it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Head up. This is right. And that's going to be shut down quickly. He'll get this one only up to about the 2. Here's a 2nd and 9. Run again with right. Into the secondary. Past the 15. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Quick throw here is complete.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a one-possession game. His kick is good. He got it. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's DK Metcalf. He and the Seahawks offense set for their next drive. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Now he'll run.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
False start, offense.
Back to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Here comes the return, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The 49ers offense and C.D. Lamb set to take over once more. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here. Now a loose football, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
The 12s making noise in Seattle before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. He keeps it himself. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Look at that hit. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll look to throw here on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. They'll go with Taylor. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.